Hey guys, welcome to New by Design. Today I'm going to be doing a video here on a graphics card upgrade to my gaming PC here. You can see right now I am running a single GTX 970 WindForce, which is a gigabyte graphics card here. This is the box. I kept the box. I've been running with that for probably about, I don't know, at least a couple months now, and it's been working absolutely fine for me. But I decided I wanted to do some SLI. So you can see here I purchased the G1 Gaming GetForce GTX 970. Again, it's a gigabyte, obviously, and I am going to be adding that and doing an SLI connection. I'm going to be doing the unboxing here with one hand as I broke my camera's tripod here, but no big deal. We'll speed it up so it's not so painful for you guys to watch there. You can see the graphics card itself looks pretty much identical. The only difference is being that it is, well, obviously it's superclock, so it will run a little bit better than the stock one unless I do some overclocking on it. But either way, this one will still run better anyways because it does have more piping for cooling. Also, you can see here it does have a backplate that comes with it, and it's stamped with the G1 Gaming logo on it there, so it looks a little bit fancier. Nothing else really changes the look of it at all. You can see it is very similar. Like I said, the big thing is going to be that there is an LED behind the WindForce logo there, which my basic one doesn't have, and that's unfortunate. I really actually do like that small little adjustment that they did with it and do add the LED. Wish my other one had it, but that is okay that it doesn't there. You can see that the stuff itself actually comes with a CD, just with the software, and a very basic one paragraph on how to install this. You can see it also comes with the power supply cables, but I will just not be using those because they are not very good quality, and I have a lot better ones with me already. So you can see I'm going to be removing the motherboard power supply there. I've already actually, prior to recording this part of it here, took off the power supply to the CPU because I still have yet to buy a 24-inch cable. I know I've been saying I'm going to be doing it every single time I upgrade my PC, and I just forget, so I should go ahead and do that now while I am thinking about it. But for now, we're going to keep on doing the PCI connections here. It's an 8-point and a 6-point PCI connection. So what I'm going to be doing is throwing those out the back there just so that it is easier to hide them. This is just kind of temporary. I will probably adjust where they come out later, but just for simplicity, I just wanted to do it out here because it is a little bit quicker. You can see I'm trying to do my best for wire management. It's not too bad, but it really could be a whole lot better. As you can see that there is some wires poking out that just don't look very good, and it's a lot of it's just to do with the size and the placement of the holes in this actual case itself. But either way, you can see we are just about ready to size up and see which ports we have to remove from the back there. So you can see I've measured it here, and now I know which plates I have to remove from the back of my case, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to fast forward it up here so you guys aren't watching me remove a screw for a long period of time there, because that's annoying. Going to make sure that clip is open, and I am going to slide this into the Sabertooth 990FX version 2.0 board that you can see I do have in the background there. This is a fantastic motherboard. Definitely recommend it for those of you using AMD, although I will at some point be switching to Intel. That's right, I am at some point going to abandon AMD and go to Intel. Just when money happens to swim my way, that's when it'll happen. So you can see I've got it placed here. The clip has popped back in. We're just going to screw the screws back in, and then we're going to start powering this thing up, at least supplying the power to it. Now you can see my camera's shaking a little bit here. I apologize for that. And we are going to go ahead and run the wires back behind here, the PCI cables, just so that we do have the power going. You can see I'm trying to make it so that it is going to be obviously through the closest set of grommets there, because it would not make sense and it would make kind of a mess of the wires if I didn't. Like I said, this may change in the future. I'll probably tinker with it a little bit just so that it does look a little bit nicer and we get a little bit better wire management here, just so that it can look nice. I'm big on the wire management and how it looks. I've just been kind of a little bit lazy in making sure that everything does come together here. So you can see we've got the cables wired through here now, and now just basically all you have to do is plug it in. Again, installing these graphics cards is really easy. It is probably one of the more easy things that you can do for upgrading your PC itself. You just have to make sure that you are properly equipped with a proper power supply. Your PSU has to be able to keep up with it, otherwise you're going to have all kinds of problems. And then just make sure you keep up with the drivers and all that kind of stuff. But again, nothing big at all. It's almost as easy as replacing RAM. Not quite, but almost as easy as upgrading your RAM. You can see we've got the power supply connected there, and now we are going to go ahead and run the other power cables. I'm going to tuck those away just a little bit, so in the meantime it'll get me through. And now I've got to run the actual CPU power supply back up. You can see, like I said, I did did end up pulling it out prior to the video. I'm just going to put it here just so that it's kind of tucked away. Again, this is just hideous. I absolutely hate this cable. I cannot believe I have yet to purchase the 24-inch cable just so that I could hide this, because it just looks terrible. Just a huge eyesore. You can see this right here is going to be the SLI connector here. It is not a high-end one. This basically just came with the Asus board. I'm going to speed up the thing here because there's nothing too difficult at all about it. You just basically remove the caps, plug it in, and that is literally all there is to it. So you can see this is it here done. It is all set up. The SLI is connected. You can see that I have the 2 graphics card right set up here, looking all right. You can see this is my Ultra X4 750 watt power supply itself. You can see I forgot to actually plug back in the motherboard, but I do get that and notice it just before I close up my case. This is what it looks like from the back. I won't bother removing any of those plastic pieces because it is SLI. I will be running them off one board, and I just wanted to show you guys quickly what it looks like with the power running through it. This is what it looks like when it's all plugged in. If you guys enjoyed this video, found it useful at all, it sure would help me a lot if you guys would click that like button. Also, if you guys have time, you can hit that bright yellow subscribe button just in the center there. That'll notify you every time I publish a new video. Thanks very much for watching, guys.